My biggest weakness is shape. So when this teacher reached out, I knew exactly what I wanted him to teach.
For the ones that don't know me, I'm Kengo. I'm a teacher. I started a Go School. My site is kengo9.com, and the first lesson is free. So if you like to try it out, just contact me. Just give me a message. If you like a free lesson, give me a message on kengo9school.com. Okay, so I don't know if you heard about that, but the strongest shape in Go is the Ponuki.
Right.
Is this shape that usually you get it from capturing one stone. This shape is the most powerful thing because it can create points very easily. So for example, if you start like this, let's say for example you start like this and black plays here, it's very easy for white to create some points in this part of the board, for example.
Right.
So and it's very easy to make life with that shape too. So for example, you as black, you don't have a way to attack it. Usually Ponuki is the most powerful shape in Go. It is said that when you have a Ponuki, you get 20 points without doing nothing because this is so strong that you can create points just by playing near the shape.
Mm-hmm.
Ponuki is the most powerful one, I would say, and is the one that you should always be happy to have when you have the chance. The second one is bamboo joint for the same reason, because it can be cut. For example, if black tries to attack this bamboo joint, it will be very hard for him. He needs a lot of moves to put pressure on that, right? So bamboo joint is the second most powerful in Go because it can be cut. You can cut it. The third one is the tiger mouth. These three, a shape of 3 pieces. This one is not so powerful, but it's a good extension usually when you want to survive. I will give you an example after this this explanation. We have a lot of situations when the tiger mouth is good for us. Usually we want to play it because it's fast on extension. We extend very fast with it, and we create a base with that. And I will show you that these types of shapes are you find them in a lot of Josekis or professional games. They're using a lot. The fourth one, I would say that it's Kosumi. And the fifth one, it's Keima. That's, I would say, are the fifth best shapes. They are not the only ones that are good, of course. There are a lot of good shapes, but I think these 5 are the best in my opinion. Usually, that's how I will rank them. So Ponuki is better than a bamboo joint is better than tiger mouth, and so on, so on, so on. Keima, I would say that is good, but it's not the best one. Usually when we have a chance to get one of these 5 shapes, we should do it because they're getting us advantage usually. For example, and I will give you this, for example. This is a Joseki, right? Now, white plays here, black blocks here, white protects, and now one of the best moves for black to respond in this one is the tiger mouth. The reason for that is because you are getting stronger and you can extend much faster this way. And now one of the best moves for white is the same thing, a Keima. Another good move. Either Keima or this one, depends on the situation. Usually those 5 shapes are you get them a lot in a lot of Josekis. You'll find them a lot. So whenever we have the chance, we should play it as much as possible. 30. Someone said the Proverbs are 30. I heard about 20. Yeah, I was taught that is 20 points, but whatever. Between 20 and 30 is not a big difference. The idea is that a Ponuki is very strong. So usually when you have a chance to do it, you should try to do it.
Right.
Ponuki is awesome. So for example, in this position, I think a lot of you knows this Joseki. This is another example. When black plays this one.
Right.
Here in this position, white has a good move playing like this. This is considered very good for white. Now 100 years ago, it was considered being equal, but now with AI, is it considered that white is getting a better uh, situation on the board, a better shape because of this Ponoki. Even though it's a low Ponoki. When you play like this and he plays this one, the strength that white gets from this Ponoki on the outside, it's much better than the points that black is making on the corner. So usually when you have a chance to get a Ponoki like this, even if it's a lower one, you should not feel bad about it. Of course, a Ponoki in the center is much better. So for example, if let's say it's the game something like this and black instead of this one plays this one, now the best move for white is not to connect here. Usually the best move usually is to capture this one, because this way you create a much bigger influence on the downside. And now whatever black plays, you can create a lot of influence in the center. That's one of the examples. Now I'm pretty sure Dice says that white is better in most cases, at least.
Yeah, the Panuki is, especially for, I've definitely felt this as a DDK. It in the middle of the board, it's really, really powerful. Like you don't even have to think about it and you get stuff. But in that Dumpelhane variation, I always recommend that because on the side of the board, it's for DDKs, it's hard for them to actually take advantage of it. But
Yeah.
give that shape to any SDK or something, and they'll find a way to use it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. And the idea of Ponuki is very easy to play with it because it's very easy for you to make eyes with it. So for example, if it's like this, it's half for black to kill this white group, so it's easier for you to attack. For example, if a black stone is coming here, it's easier for white to attack it, right? So for example, you can even play something like this or like this. It's easy for you to play from a Ponuki. That's why usually it's very powerful for DDKs. And not for DDKs, even for dumb players. When you have a Ponuki, you look it at like it's gold. you look, yeah, it's an awesome shape. Whenever I have the chance to do it, I usually do it because I think it's one of the best. The best, actually. Those fives are, I think, in my opinion, the best.
So there are actually there were two reasons why I felt like talking about shape would be the best thing for us to do. The first reason is just people love learning about shape. If you look over on YouTube and stuff, those shape videos consistently do well. And the second one is shape is something I intellectually, like up here in my brain, I understand it, but I can't do it in games for some reason.
The shape you can get a better shapes when you understand when is the time to use them and when is not. There are principles that help us understand that. I can show you a game after this one. Between the shapes and so on. But yeah, there are a lot of Josekis that are based on these five shapes. For example, one of the easiest is in this position. I don't know if you are all familiar, but one of the best moves for black in this position are these two moves. This one is it was played a lot 100 years ago or something like that, and then it was not for some reason when Komi was added, and now AI is going to play it again because it thinks that it's one of the best, usually in most cases. This one is a good move because it's a Kosumi. It's a shoulder hit. It's very powerful, and if white extends, now you don't need to extend anymore because you are so powerful. Your shape is powerful enough to play somewhere else. For example, let's say the game is like, let's say that the game it was like this. I don't know, something. Now you can play somewhere else. You can even play something like this, or you don't need to necessarily to protect it here, because if you play something like this, it's half for white to attack you. He can try, of course, but he's going to be the one that is weak because you are very powerful in the corner. There are a lot of Josekis that follow these shapes. Keima is the same. Is one of the best in some cases. On the same idea, because if you play somewhere else, when you play something like this, you are strong enough to fight. Or whatever you play. Even this one, I think it's a reasonable move. We will see in most cases, but these shapes, what I would like to say is that these shapes are the ideas that we need to follow when we have a chance. They are not rules of the game, so we don't need to follow them blindly. We don't need to let a group die just to play good shapes. That's not something that we should do. But usually when we don't know which one we should choose, we should just think about can we make one of these fives?
Yeah, the table shape is a good shape. Kengo says, is in his personal estimation, says it's not one of the top five shapes. But the table shape, actually, I've heard a bunch of Don players say that it's overvalued by SDKs and DDKs.
Which one is the table shape?
It's the mouth shape, but missing a move. Basically, if you give me control, I can. Oops.
I don't think I see it. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's not. So the table shape is not usually something that you want necessarily to do, because it's like a dog mouth but with an extra stone. So go back at the beginning, please, so I can explain that. So here in this position is. Do you see what I'm
Yep.
saying on the board? Okay, this is the dog mouth. It's like a tiger mouth but a higher one.
Yeah.
This is still a good shape.
It's 2K mods.
And yeah, so it's still a good shape, but when you play something like this, usually you don't want necessarily to do this. Only in some cases, because you put too many stones to protect a cat that is already protected. For example, in this position, you can't you can't attack black in a good way. So, for example, if you play somewhere else, white can't attack it very well, right? So this is not good for white if he's going to play this, and if he tries to play something like this, you already protect this one. So table, I didn't know that this is called the table shape, but the table is not a best shape, but you put 4 stones to do almost nothing.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of things that you are doing in this case, right?
Right. Like I said, as a DDK, I really love the table shape, and it's just something that I don't know why, but weaker players sort of gravitate toward the table shape, and part of reaching these high SDK ranks is sort of learning how bad it is, really. That's just been my personal experience, but
it's not bad, it depends on the situation. So for example, if it's
it can be good. It's just like,
yes,
you should see my games. I played it just to play it.
So for example, let's say it's something like this. In this position, yeah, it might be good, right? Because if you play like this, you are protecting your cat instead of this one. Yes, of course. But here is a different situation, because white invested his pieces too, so it's an exchange. It doesn't mean that it's good. And you said about the bamboo thing. Well, bamboo is usually better because it has less threads. Someone said in your chat.
Yeah, right.
So for example, let's say it was like this. In this position, white still has a threat. Even though it is not okay for white to cut him now, but it's still a threat. Instead, if black plays a bamboo joint, even though it's slower, it's much stronger because it can be cut. So yeah, the table shape is faster. I agree with you, but it's weaker. It's faster but weaker. Bamboo is much stronger. It's not as fast, but it's stronger. And usually we want. I mean, we want to play fast too, of course, because when you play fast, you get much more influence on the board, and you get much more territory. But usually, you need to find a balance between faster and stronger. And the bamboo joint is, in my opinion, and I heard that from professionals too. The bamboo joint is the one that balances them perfectly. So you are strong enough, and you can get faster on the board with something like this,
Right.
just creating some points. So it's bamboo joint. I think is one of the best. For example, I think I usually get this position when I'm forced to do it. But if I have to choose between, even if it's like this, if I have to choose between this one or this one, I would choose this one.
Mm.
I like it much better. But yeah, this one is much faster. So in some cases, this can be better than the other one. I think that's a good idea. Okay, I found it.
Okay.
So this is I just want to get fast through this so I can make my point clear.
Okay.
This was a game between me and a 5 Dan on Thai Gem. So it's still a Dan player. And I want to show this game because it will explain why the shapes, when you play good shapes, it's easier for you to win. I was black in this game and I started on Tengen. This was my style back then, 1 year ago, something like that. He extended, I played like this. He extended. This is a normal Joseki if you play on Tengen. You just try to get influence as much as you can on this part of the board. He played this one, now I attacked him. And now I started to play only good shapes. Or at least I try to. He get in the corner and now I protected the corner. He protects his pieces with a good shape, Kosumi. And now one of the moves that I like in this position is the Tiger Mouth. Because when I play Tiger Mouth, I have two things that I can do. I can get out and make ice on the side, or I can get in the corner and make ice in the corner. For example, if he plays moves like this, I can still make life. I can still make life like this. And now, if he tries to kill me, you'll find out that he's not going to succeed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if he plays, I don't know, something like this, now you can play this one, and you are still alive as black. So that's why I like the Tiger Mouth. It's a powerful move, and for white to do some problems in this position, he needs to play at least 3 or 4 moves. So I like this one because even though it's not fast on the board, it's very strong. I like strong moves. I think that they are one of the best. And now one of the interesting moves and one of the best moves for white to play in this position was this Keima. And this is a Joseki. But once again, as you can see, white is playing a good shape, a Keima. Usually when we know which one are the good shapes, we don't need to know every Joseki. Because the Josekis are only good shapes combined with a little bit of tactics. So usually when you get strong enough to calculate some moves and you get strong enough to know the shapes, you don't need to know every Joseki. You can start to know the principles, and you can start to understand which one is a Joseki and which one is not. For example, another Joseki in this position, it will be this one. Once again, this one is another Joseki because it's a good shape. It's not one of the best, in my opinion, but it's a good shape. Another move for white, it will be this one. For another one, it will be this one. So you don't really need to know every Joseki, just know the principles and the shapes. When he plays like this, I have 2 choices now. I either cut him with a Tiger Mouth and I start a fight, or I can play a Keima 2 and be sure that I get on the side and I make life. I played this one, he played this one, it's a center move. I need to extend, he extends, and now I get out. In this position I feel good because I'm starting a fight in this part of the board. So I'm not saying that I'm going to kill white. I'm saying that if white is going to play somewhere else, I'm happy to... Wait. I'm happy to have this kind of position on my board because white is weak and I'm making points whenever I want. So I extend it here. Now he cuts me. It's just a probing move. He wanted to see what I'm going to play. I give this a try, and now I play this one. An empty triangle is not so good. It's not the best move, but in this position, I thought it's an exception because I didn't think that his pieces are strong enough to fight. So that's why I played the empty triangle. Empty triangle is usually not the best. So now maybe if I'm look at it once again, I think I will choose this one instead. Because now if he plays like this, I can capture him and survive in the corner, I would say.
Right. Yeah, empty triangle being famously the example of bad shape.
Yes. Because it's one of the worst shapes, yeah. I played this one. I don't know if it's the best move. Now, if I'm look back at it, maybe it's not the best. Maybe even this one I think is better because it's a tiger mouth. So, for example, if white is going to play this one now, I can try to fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one that is going to have some problems.
Do you want to talk about why you cut at e5 instead of trying the e4?
E4? Yeah, so both are good. I think they are both playable. E5, for me at least, it seems like it makes white weaker, much weaker than in this position, but I think they are both good. So even at done player, they are both playable. I think it depends on the style of the player, right? I like to play this one because I feel like I want to create a fight in the center and take these two if I can. So for example, in this position, if he casts me like this, I will like this result for black.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, I think both are good. I don't think there is a problem with any of it. Maybe here it will be slightly complicated because now you can't play this one. Because if you play like this, you might have some problems. Right?
Right.
Because now if you save those, he kills those three, and if you save those three, he kills the other three.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not like this, but maybe like this. Yeah. So for example, now you are in a big trouble as black. It doesn't look good. It's still a fight. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying just it's complicated. So they are both good in my opinion. Yeah, but I didn't see this one. I think maybe this one is better than what I've played. He pushed, I protected, he gave me this attack, I connected. Those are force move. And now he plays this one. And now I have, in this position I want to protect my cat, and one of the best moves to protect my cat is the tiger mouth. That's what I was thinking about. Because now he can't play somewhere else because I can kill him. So it's no point for him to play somewhere else. And now he needs to get out, so he played this one. And I don't think that this is a bad result for black. I just need to pay a little bit of attention to my pieces. And now I cut it here. The same idea. I started this fight. And now this one is not working anymore in this position because if we play like this, maybe not now, but he in the future can cut us too. So I don't think it's so good. But this one looks very good for black in my own perspective. He tried to cut me, I cut him. Now he played this one. If you see the shapes on the board, they're almost trying to not let any bad shape behind. So for example, every weakness I have in my position, I try to repair it with some moves because I don't like to have bad moves on the side of the board. For example, here, the reason he played this one is because he didn't want to let me get too much of the offside and getting a good shape. For example, if he plays somewhere else, now this is a very good shape for black, this position. And this one is one of the things that usually helps you understand how you should play it for white. For example, even this one is not as good as an Atari, because an Atari destroys my shape. If you play like this, now my shape can become much better. But if you play like this, my shape becomes worse than it could have been, right? So try to destroy the shapes of your opponent and try to find good shapes for you. That's what I would say is one of the most important things. Now I played this one, just a probing move. He gave me this Atari because once again, I was happy if he played like this. I was thinking that this is a good result for me. But he played this one. And now my next move was just extension. He captured me, I played this one, just to put pressure on him. He plays this one, and now I got out. And now one of the moves that he played was this one.
Right. Okay.
I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe that this one is wrong. It's a wrong shape in this position. I still think that this one is better, and the reason for that is when you play like this, and in the future when I play something like this, you need to somehow protect it. And if you play the bamboo joint now, is not very good for you. And if you play like this, I can even give you that piece up. So I don't think what he played is good in this position. I would have played something like this. That's white. And now when black plays something like this, I just get in the center and try to make ice. I think this one is a mistake. I'm not sure. I didn't watch it with AI, but I think he had better solutions here than this one. At least at my level, that seems wrong. Now I play this one to make life in the corner. He blocked, I blocked. And now he extended. Well, if he plays somewhere else, which move do you think I should play in this position?
It's B7, isn't it?
Exactly. B7 is the vital point, and it's a good shape for me.
Yeah, destroying the mouse shape.
Exactly,
thing.
yeah. Because if I play like this, I still give white the opportunity to make a good shape and making life with it. So here, when I see this kind of position, I don't think too much about it. I'm just thinking, okay, if I want to attack him, how should I attack him? And the move that comes first in my mind is this one, because it's the one that put pressure on him. And it doesn't allow him to create a good shape, right? And the reason he played this one is, once again, it's a good shape and it makes him alive. And now I played this one, once again, a good shape. Even if you look at professional games, you'll see that they're playing a lot of good shapes. So you can see those shapes every time they play. They are trying to play as many as they can when they have the options to. Of course, they are not always good, but they are trying to. Now he connected here, and I played this one. Another extension, another Keima. I think this one is one of the best shapes to create influence for the center. And now he played a bad move. This one, an empty triangle.
An empty triangle, yeah.
Yes, but it's complicated for him to find good moves here. So what can he do instead? Can he do something like this? I don't think so, because maybe now I'm going to think to cut him. And I don't know if that is good enough for him to play it.
Right.
He might be in a little bit of trouble. It might work. I don't know if it works or not, but it's complicated. Maybe I'm going to play something like this and now try to trap him. Maybe. I'm not sure how should I play here as black, but I'm feeling like white is in a bigger trouble than black is. So yeah, he played this one, and I extended another good shape. I just wanted to protect. He plays this one, I played this one. He played this one, and I connected now. And what I want to show you here, the main idea I wanted to say from this game is that usually when you want to create, for example, I wanted to make this territory. The way I'm doing that is putting pressure on white and trying to find good moves that are not going to be cut in the future. So for example, now when I want to create the shape, I play this one because it's a good shape and it forces him to put one more stone, because if he plays somewhere else, now he's going to be in a lot of trouble. It's easier to kill your opponent even at done player, not kill it, but attack him even at done level. It's easier for to attack him when you find good shapes. What would you play now as black, for example?
As black,
Yes.
I'd be worried about those 3 stones. You just showed F10.
F10.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
the thing is, I'm trying not to let that influence what I would probably play, since you already showed it. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if I tried something like G10 in this situation.
G10. This is a little bit slow because if you play like this,
G10.
it's not
One
oh,
lineup.
G10.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's even worse.
Well, a little bit, but the reason for that is if he plays this one, you're not going to play this one. You're going to play this one, right? Okay, let's go back. If you play this one and he plays this one, are you going to play this one now?
No, you blocked, don't you?
Exactly. So that means that somewhere you made a bad move. So if we go back and we go on the same idea, you know, you have a stone that is placed wrong on the board, right? So that's why I don't think this is a necessarily bad move. I think it can be just better. And it's this shape, this combination of 3 shapes is usually a bad shape for black. So for example, I always tell my students, when you have a shape like this one is bad for black. So if it's black moves, he needs to protect it. If it's white move, he should go in. Because if you play like this and he plays this one, now black has 2 cuts.
Right.
And white has no cuts at all. So that means that black has weaknesses and white doesn't have any weakness. And because of that, it's a bad shape for you. You should not let this shape exist too many times. Of course, sometimes we are going to get in some fights and we ended up with this kind of shapes. That's okay, but don't try to play too much. So for example, even like this, if it's black moves, this one is not a good move. Usually it's this one. And now if you want, maybe jump now, because it's not the same thing. When he cuts, now this one is not a cut anymore. Not as bad as it was before, at least. Yeah, so that's what I will say about this. And now he extended. Which move do you think I played the next one? No, sorry, not this one. He played this one. So my idea was just trying to get this territory. How do you think I played now?
Keeping shape in mind, I think it's H11.
Exactly. Yep. This one I played. And I think it's one of the best because you get a lot of influence in this half for white to destroy it, right? Because he needs to protect that white group. If he plays somewhere else, now you are going to kill him, right? So, oops, I played. Okay, so in this position, I played this one because it's a good shape. It gets me very strong and it forces white to respawn. Yeah, of course, I could have played even something like this, but this one is just letting white getting a good shape.
Right.
Tiger mouth in this position. And this feels too good for white. But if white plays... Wait, G11? J11. So like this?
Right, and white pushes through. It's a broken shape.
So you mean like this?
No, no. It means black H11, the move you played.
Oh,
And then
and like
J,
this.
yeah, and push through, yeah.
I don't think this is good for white actually, because those exchanges, I think they are better for black than it is for white. Black is getting a wall that he will do some points in this position, right? And white, what is going to do? He's not doing anything. He's just running. And even like this, if he plays like this and I jump, I still think that this one is better, because white now needs to play something. If, for example, if he plays somewhere else, my next move as black will be this one, the tiger moth. Now, so yeah, the group here, the black group is very strong. So, but even if it's not too strong, it's better to play like this and now play something like this if we want to protect it than protecting it now. Because if we play like this now and he plays a move like this, it's going to be worse for black than it is for white, because now black is the one that is getting the influence, right?
Yeah. The thing
So say it.
I've been thinking about this a lot, sort of broken shape, because it happens a lot in my game. The way I would think about it is, it's not that the K8 group is strong, it's that the K10 stone doesn't matter that much.
Yes. Yep. So this stone is
So
not so important.
yeah, despite the shape being technically broken there, you can just give up that stone. White is alive anyway. Just
Yep.
play somewhere else.
Yep.
Don't.
Yes, yeah, that is true. Of course, we can't have only good shapes on the board. So
Yeah, you have to give up something.
yeah, exactly. But if you have a bad shape in one of the positions that you don't care about, and you have good shapes in the position that you care about, that's still good for you, right? It doesn't matter. You can die somewhere with bad shapes. What about Keima J12? Yeah, I think that's good too. I think maybe so between those two, I don't even know which one is better. So both, I think they're good. But now, when he plays something like this and you protect it, white is going to get good shape, but it's not bad. So if you play like this, I think it's still good. The thing that I always tell my students about is, you don't need to find the best move. You need to find the best idea. When you find an idea, it doesn't matter so much about which move you play. So, for example, it's a mistake for black to play this one, because it's the wrong idea. But if you find out that you want to create a wall here, and you want to do that with attacking white, now it doesn't matter too much if you play like this, or like this. It matters just the idea, because the moves, the moves are important only at professional level. So even when I'm playing, I don't think about which one is the best move. No, I'm thinking which one is the best idea. It doesn't matter in this position. It doesn't matter for me if I play this one, or this one. I will think that they are almost the same. And I think the AI will said that is a difference only by 3 or 4 points between those.
Do you want
3 points?
Go back one and see what the AI says?
Sure. Let's enable it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it should work. Nothing comes up.
Yeah, but I don't see it.
No, it doesn't seem to be working. Oh well.
We don't have the analyze thing. We had a button with analyzing.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, I can look fast if you want to.
I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter, to be honest. At our level, it doesn't matter. So I think AI will say that all these 3 are good. It doesn't matter too much about which move you play. It matters just the idea. The move in itself is not so important.
Hmm.
Just don't care too much about the move you play. Care about the idea.
Right.
Trust me, when I'm playing bad moves and I'm thinking, even if it's a bad move, that's the position, the situation where I need to play. So if I know that I need to place here, I don't care too much about it. And I got to 8 down fox. So
Yeah.
don't stress yourself with the best move. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter. The idea is important. For example, this one is not the same idea because if you play like this and he gets out, you're not going to get the wall you wanted. So this is a different idea. It might be good still, but it's not the same idea with this one. Okay. So I played this one. Good. He got out. I played this one. And now he played this one. And now I was thinking about the group on K4. And I wanted to play center. Here it's I could have played this, and that's a good shape. But I didn't think it's necessarily center. So I think if I played something like this, he might play something like this, and I didn't feel confident with that.
Mm.
And because it was not center, I chose to play this one because this one I think is much important for him to respond than this one
Mm.
because it puts much more pressure in my own eyes,
Mhm.
right? So I thought this is center, so he's going to respond. I played this one, and I played this because they are all center. And now when I got center enough and I got strong, I played this one just to stop him from getting in and unattach because he can't cut me in this position because of course I can cut him too.
Right.
So he can do something like this. The way he can do it is this one. Now I protect it and he cuts me. Now I play this one just here. This is part of why. Yeah. So I wanted that wall just to make a territory on the left side. Yes, of course. So that's why I play this. And now he plays this one, and now I have two moves. I think they are both good, but one is more complicated than another. So if I play this one, it's a good shape. It's still playable. I think it's very good for black. But I didn't like this because it, even though it's good for me, it's hard for me to find the best move.
Right. It gets a little complicated there.
Exactly. I don't think it's a bad move. So if you want to play it, I go for it. I don't think it's a bad move. I just think it's a little bit complicated. So here I chose to play this one on Atari because I still think that is not a bad shape or something like that. He extended and I played this one. Now I played this one because he's already dead if he tries something like this.
Mm.
He can't do anything with those two, so he died. And he played somewhere else. He played this one. Now, I could have played a lot of moves here. I could have even started a fight like this, but I was not confident that I can win it if I play something like this. So I was thinking, okay, I just want to protect my points so I can place these moves in center and give him a wall. That's what I was thinking. I was okay with this.
Mm-hmm.
Just to create my wall, to place it. Now he cuts me, and this is an important thing. Now when he cuts me, he wants to create weaknesses so he can kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when someone does that, you should not try to fight him in contact, because if you start to place a move like this, you are going to find out that you are getting weaker and weaker and weaker. The best move to do it is to make your pieces stronger. So I place this one because now I'm getting stronger. And he extended, and now I want to protect those pieces and connect with the piece on the corner. Which move do you think I played here?
F17.
Exactly. Yep.
Although G17 may work, it's a little slower.
Yeah, so both are good, I think.
Yeah.
I think both are good. I chose F17 because if I play like this, I was worried that he can might start a fight. It still looks good, so I don't think it's bad. Like I said, it doesn't matter too much if you play like this, if you play like this, or even if you play like this. I think they're all good. I don't think one. I mean, yeah, for professional levels, one is better than the other, but it doesn't matter for our level. 3 points or 4 points less or more, it doesn't matter. I played this one because it feels right and it's a good shape. But I can still play this one or this one because this one is came out on the corner. And if he plays like this, another move to block it. Which one do you think now?
You break the bamboo, G17.
Exactly. I break the bamboo with a good shape. So I'm not breaking it with this one.
Yeah.
Because if I play like this one, now he's going to get the good shapes. So the way I break it is with this one. And now if I play if he plays like this, now I can connect. Maybe not now, but I can attack him. I think this is a good fight for black. I don't think white has any way to make ice if black is not going to make any mistake. It's hard, of course, but still. I played this one. I thought it's the easiest. But once again, a good shape. And I was not thinking about this a lot. I just saw that it's a good shape. It's doing the plan that I want to do. So I played it instantly as I saw it. Even at down levels, you don't need to play complicated moves. Those moves, I'm confident that almost everyone can see them. So if you find a good shape to do your plan, it's good. A difference between a down player and a Q player is just that a down player can follow principles much better than a Q player. It doesn't mean that he finds the best moves. So maybe he plays a bad moves too. And most of us are doing that. So we play bad move too. But we know how to think and how to create our plan. And when you have the correct plan, it doesn't matter which move you play. What do you think about that? Do you think it's false?
No, I think this is very true, or at least I understand it intellectually. The problem, this is just not the way I play, and this is a huge flaw in my own play. The way I play is the exact opposite of this. I think someone's described the way I play as a huge engine. Like I can read everything, but I'm reading all the wrong variations. So most people at my level will play like this. They'll play a good shape, and then they'll barely read anything. On the opposite, I'm all the way on the opposite end of the spectrum. I'll read everything. I'll spend all my time. I can read every variation. I can go 20 deep, but it's all the wrong stuff. While the other person spends 20 seconds. Oh, I'll just play this, and then halfway through the game, I'm running on Biomi, and they have 10, 15 minutes left. So this is the part of the game I'm working on. I just need to play the good shape. I don't need to read every variation.
Well, no, but it's good to read, not maybe every variation, but it's good to read a lot of variations when you are not sure which move is better. So for example, if it's a complicated move than that, so let's say the shape is like this, right? Now it's okay for you to calculate. Yeah, so right. It's okay to now to start a calculation between these three moves. Because now, if you calculate enough, you'll see that this one is not good enough. Because white can cut. Yeah. And now you are going to be dead. So now this one is not good anymore. And in situations like this, when you don't know which shape you should play, it's very good to calculate everything when you are not sure. But usually when you are sure that a shape is good, like in this position, you calculate a little bit, you'll see that you calculate this sequence, for example, and you see that it's working for you. You don't need to calculate too much right. After that, right? It doesn't matter. You should not try to find the best move, because if you try to find the best move, you will usually not find it, because you don't have a lot of energy to find the 200 moves in a game. So you don't have enough energy. It's not. If you're not a professional, you don't have enough energy to find the best moves. Right. So one, it's you won't find it, and second one, you lose a lot of time, a lot of energy for what? It doesn't help you with a lot. So the best thing is, I would say, principles are the best thing in Go, and the second one is calculation. Right after that. Right. So first follow the principles, and after that, if the principles doesn't help you with anything, then start calculating. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about this? About the shapes? Do you think it's a boring way to play it?
I don't know. That's the thing with the way I play. It's just shape is not something I consider. It's something I'm really trying to work on, like I said, but it's not that it's boring or anything. It's just something I've never considered. I can't give you a better answer than that because I literally started thinking about this 2 weeks ago.
I see. Papa's neck. He said, "I read nothing. I play on nothing but ideas."
Yeah.
What is your rank? What is his rank?
I'm not sure, but I
He
definitely
sounds
feel
like.
that when I'm playing some people at my level, it's no reading. It's just playing these.
Oh, really? Fox 5 done. Wow, that is strong. Yeah,
That is very strong.
good. Yes. Wow.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of people just don't read. He,
Reading is awesome. So I think I played a lot of games that I won because I was better at reading. So don't get rid of that. It's a powerful tool.
right.
If you know how to read, use that. It will get you far.
Right.
But reading everything
It just takes a lot of work. It's so much time
and
and energy.
energy.
Yeah.
Yes. So what you are calculating and what you are getting from all that calculation in 5 hours, someone gets in 2 minutes with good principles. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that what he's doing is better. It means that is more efficient, right? So principles saves you time and energy. You don't need to calculate everything, but if you can calculate, that's good. So for example, in a situation that like this is a difference between a loser and a winner. The one that calculates better.
Right.
So if you can calculate better than white, you are going to win this one. If you don't, you are going to lose this one. But not every time. Usually in a game, you have 4 or 5 vital points in the game where if you don't calculate, you are going to lose. But 4 or 5, and then you have 30 situations where you don't need to calculate as much.
Right.
You just need to follow principles. But yeah, those 4 or 5s are the one that dictates the game. Okay, let's get back to the game. He played this one, Atari, because it's Sente. It's not a good shape, but it's Sente. Usually, you can, like I said, shapes are not like a rule. You don't need to follow them blindly. You need to find a balance between Sente, shapes, territory, influence, all of that. Even though they are not like rules, you don't need to play them necessarily. It's good to think about them. So I always tell my students, even if you don't play a good shape, think about it. Even if you don't play it, just think about it.
Should be the first thing you check.
Exactly. Yes. Even if you don't play it, it's okay. Don't play it. I don't care. But think about it. He played this one. I protected, and now he plays a good shape. And now the fun thing about this is that I can play somewhere else, because if I play somewhere else, he can connect underneath. So in this position, I thought here, this is a moment where the good shapes is not helping you. So now it starts the calculation. Now you should start to calculate in this position. And now you can get rid of the idea of see, this is where I might mess up. Yeah, me too. So here you just try to calculate everything and see which one is working. And the one that I saw is working because I wanted to stop him from connecting underneath, and I wanted to take away a liberty of his, was this one. Because it takes one of the liberty and it stops them from connecting underneath. Yeah, it's a bad shape, but it's doing the job. So I don't know if it's the best move, but it's doing the job.
The thing,
Now,
the one I was thinking was A9, just drop down.
A9. Okay, that's good too.
Because you also get the chance to maybe kill white.
Well, that is true, but if he starts a fight,
right?
Let's say something like this. I don't know. I will put something random. If he starts a fight like this, it's about the liberties, right?
Okay, yes.
So A9 is good, but it doesn't take a liberty from him. So I think this one is taking a liberty from him. So that's why I play this one. I might play E10, says, and now he connects underneath. Well, he doesn't connect if you play E10 because now you can block here. But he can do something else. If you play like this, he can start to create some fights. And he will get a lot of, for example, even like this. He can create a lot of liberties if he's playing like this. I don't think those are bad moves. So even A9, even E10, I don't think is bad. I just think this one is slightly better. But you see, this one is not a good move now because even though it's a good shape, it's giving you a hard time. So now I didn't play a good shape, but I was calculating a lot. And now he cut me. I just try to survive here. And now I connected. And now it's a battle of liberties from now on. He extended, I extended, he plays this one, and I play this one. Just to make a shape for I. He plays this one, I try to make eyes, just to make shapes, not shapes, liberties, right? Because if I try to take out his liberty first, he's going to play here now, and he's the one that will kill me. So I played that only just to get more liberties. He played this one, and now I play this one. This is actually a core, so we will see about that.
Right. What about
now
A13 earlier instead of A16?
Oh, a tile like this?
Yeah.
I think, I'm not sure, he can connect. And if I'm playing this one, is the same thing, I think. Yeah, it's a core anyway, so he can start this core.
Okay.
And if I play somewhere else, for example, if I play like this, I think he can play this one now. And now I'm the one in trouble because, yes.
Yeah, any move that shape is so vulnerable.
Yes, so I think A13 is not bad. I just think it doesn't help me with anything, but you can play it if you want to. You just need to get back at A16, and it's the same thing now. I think. And now I played A19 just to stop him from making the call. He played this one, I played this one, he captured it, I played this one. And now he played this one and I played this one. Why not? No, I played this one and this one. Okay, I play it like this. Now it's a call. The ones that wins the call is the one that wins the fight. He played like this and I played this one. Even though I'm dying in the corner because he will capture the core, he needs 3 moves to capture me in the corner, right? So he needs 1, 2, 3, right? For me to be dead. If I get 3 moves on anywhere else, I think it's good enough for me. So.
And that's why the core is better than connecting at A17.
Well, A17 is not working because if I connect, he will connect here and I'm going to die.
Right, okay, yeah. He has the liberties for that, yeah.
Yes. So that's why I play somewhere else in this position. Here I can't do anything besides playing the core. But it's a core with 3 moves. So the way, you know how a core is calculating? How many points is worth a core, for example? Do you know how to calculate that?
Oh. It's complicated, isn't it? It's like half the points and then a third of the points. I can only no. My answer is no. I do not know how to calculate it.
So it's the points you are making in total, divided by how many points you are going to play for that to stop. So for example, for white, we said that if white is wants to kill everything and be sure that everything dies, he needs 3 moves, right? If he's playing only 2, it's still a call. So 3 moves, and the number of points he's getting from that is 7 times 2, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 18 for white, right? And now we need to calculate how many points it is for black if black wins the call. If black wins the call, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21 times 2, 42.
Right.
43, 40. I think somewhere around 46 plus 18. It's worth 60 or something points, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because you calculate what black gets and what white gets,
Yes,
and so it is somewhere around 65 points or something like that. This score. So 65 divided by 3 are 20 something 22. Yeah. So if I find a threat that is bigger than the 22 points, it's a good enough threat. That's how we think about the call. So when you have calls, we don't need to find the biggest necessarily threat. We just need to find a threat that is bigger than 22 points in this situation, for example. Because a threat of that call is worth 22 points. So if we find a threat that is bigger than 22 points, it's good for us. You understand that?
Right. Yeah.
Now, if you watch here, I don't have a threat worth 22 points only with 1 move. So I play some more smaller. Well, yes, usually. But in this case, the number of moves black needs to take to finish it is only... Sorry. It is like this. So, for example, if white plays somewhere else, the number of move black needs to play is only 1. So in this position, it stays on the same thing. If you so it's 3 for white, 1 for black.
Right. Yeah.
But we don't calculate that. We calculate as 3 because black needs only 1. He needs to play only 1 to get 60 or something points.
So,
right?
Yeah. So does that mean that white's code threats have to be bigger? White's code threats have to be 60 something points. Black's only need to be 25 or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never thought about that way before.
Yes. So if white wants to win this score, he needs to find a threat that is worth more than 60 points, or at least save something. So, for example, this one is a local threat that is working because you can't connect because now he's going to kill you. And now, if you calculate, yes, so white is going to get this one, but black is going to get the upper group, but white is going to get the rest of it. So white is getting much bigger. Local threats or threats that are bigger than 60 points. Yes. That's how we calculate it. That's usually how we think about the game.
Yeah. So local threats, are threats that change the calculation of points, and then external threats or threats that are not nearby are
exactly
the point value needs to be larger.
Yes. So local points are the one that helps you with the core in that part of the board. For example, even this one is a core threat for white because black can't protect it because white can play this one.
Yeah.
So even this one is a core threat. And the local, someone said in a book, in a professional book, that the local core threats are the best core threats you can find in one game. So always look about the local threats first, and then after that you look about the external external threats. But if you start to calculate, even white and black, we don't have a lot of threats on the board. So in this position, I can't win this call. I don't have a threat big enough to win that call. So I knew that, and I was thinking, okay, if I can't win it, at least give me something in exchange. He captured me, and I played this one. He captures me one again, and I play this one. And now, yes, what he get locally here instead of that call, he gets much bigger things than this one. It will be a mistake for him, for example, in this position to respond to me to that. That's a mistake for white, because now I can get back, and I think, yeah, white has some problems. This one is still a call. You need to still play the call if you want to win. So it's a mistake for white to play this one. It's very good for him to capture it. So, I mean, very good instead of dying, of course. It's not a good position for him on the board. And now I extended. He got, in the corner, I would say that he got more than I got. But I got something in exchange, and I put pressure on his corner, so I'm not feeling bad about it.
Right.
But yeah, of course, at the end of the day, he got much bigger points than I did. It was a good exchange for white. That's what I'm trying to say. He plays this one, I played this one. He made ice, and now I extended. And now he tried to place this one. This is a trick move. It doesn't work because I can kill him right here, playing like this. Now, let me ask you something. If he plays here, where do you think I should play? It's a trick question.
Okay. My first instinct is to extend at L1.
L1, okay.
He takes. You throw in again. He drops down or something, doesn't he? At R1.
Yes, but
it's complicated.
It's still dead. So if white plays like this, he's still dead because white can kill black, but black can kill white. So white is dead.
Yeah.
But the current answer is not L1.
Okay.
Papa Snack, do you know? What should the black play in this position? I'm curious to see if he finds it. I mean, he should find it if he thinks about it. I'm just curious.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see. You said it was a trick. I said it was a trick question.
Yes.
So now I'm thinking it's actually play away. So
yes.
Q4 or something. I don't know. Just play away.
Yes. Because if you play somewhere else, he can't kill you.
Right.
If you play this one, now you play this one. And he can't kill you in this position.
Yeah.
So in this position where he played this one, I just played this Atari. And when I play like this, he resigned here.
Okay.
And I play like this because, once again, it's a good shape. So he can play somewhere else, because now how can I kill the most efficient way possible the white group? Which move do you think is best to kill the white group?
It's difficult because of the weakness, but S4?
Yes. You have a little bit of weaknesses here, but you don't need... it's not dangerous for you, because you can always fight this fight.
Right.
So yeah, S4. And now he resigns because he can't do anything. If he plays something like this, he can make ice, of course.
Right.
But I get everything else, and I win the game. What I wanted to say from this game is just the shapes are very important. So if you try to play only good shapes and a little bit of calculations on the sides, you'll see that you are going to get to at least one done, or just I would think. So for example, I played a lot of games with done players, low done players. And I just played good shapes, and I didn't start any unnecessary fight, and I won very easily. So I don't think it's a saying that says you don't need to overcomplicate it or overcomplicate things if the opponent doesn't have a way to fight back. So, for example, in this position, like I said, you don't need to play like this just to create a fight. You can play something like this and let him suffocate. The shapes are always going to help you if you find a way. For example, in this position, if he plays like this, I think the best move for black in this position is not to play something like this, is just to take the Ponuki. You can play some more, I think, because now he can get out and you'll have a few problems. But if you have to choose between this one, or capturing, I think I will capture it without thinking because it's a good shape.
Right.
That's the only thinking process. I don't think about anything else. I'm thinking, okay, I capture it because it's good. It's a good shape. Here, for example, the same thing. I was just thinking, okay, I want to make a wall. How can I do it with a good move? I play this one. It's a good shape. I don't care anymore about it.
Right.
Yeah, just follow the shapes.
Follow the shapes, right?
Yeah, they're important. So let me give you an example that it's easier to understand. So I guess you know this Joseki, right? And now he jumps out. And now you have a little bit more ways to respond. So you have, for example, this one, you have this one, or you have this one, or anything like this. Why don't you have this one? Well, you don't play this one because one is a bad move and it's slow. So if you play like this and white, for example, play somewhere else, now it will be hard for black to get something from that. Yeah, he can get a Ponuki, of course. But in this position, that Ponuki has only influence in the center. White has influence here, white can extend here, so it's better for white here, because even though it's a Ponuki, white gets much more on the outside than the Ponuki it's getting for black. So yeah, a Ponuki is very good for black, but don't try to sacrifice too much to get it, right?
Right. And the variation is basically the same if you had the stone at D17 anyway.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Do you want to play a game between us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you have time more?
Yeah, we'll have to play a little bit quickly, but yeah, we can do sort of game between us.
Okay. So for the ones that don't know me, I'm Kengo. I'm a new teacher, and I started a Go School. My site is kengo9.com. And the first lesson is free, so if you like to try it out, just contact me. Just give me a message. I started this school only 1 month ago or something like that, so it's new for me too. But I'm trying to do my best. If you like a free lesson, give me a message on kengo9school.com.
Kengo9school.com.
Game started.
Yes.
Go 9. Go post it in the chat.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now we can start. I will play my main move.
There you go. That's the correct link, right?
Yes. I mean with K lowercase, but yeah, that's the correct. It's good.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
It goes to the same.
Goodbye, Papa Sneak.
Yeah, thanks, Papa Snake, for sticking with us for a while.
Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. I will try to play good shapes, so I will make my point.
Okay.
Of course, sometimes I might be forced to play moves that are not so good, shapes that are not so good, but we'll see how we can do it. Okay, Now, usually I like to play this one. The same idea I explained before. It's a Kosumi, it's very powerful, and if you extend, you don't need necessarily to extend, but if you extend, I'm going to get Sente.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to play on a big space.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to overcomplicate the game. And you'll see, I don't know if you realize that until now, but if you don't overcomplicate the games and you try to play good moves and you don't start any fight, your opponent will start sooner or later a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be there are some players that this is their style. So they are creating a territory that is half for the opponent to invade it, and then they just wait for the opponent to invade it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when the opponent invades it, they are going to kill them if they can, of course.
Right.
So it's not bad to play just calm.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's not bad to start a fight too. Okay, when you extend like this, one of my first intuitions to play in this situation is just to play on a shoulder hit because it's a good extension. It's a Keima and it gets me on the side faster. So okay, that is good. Do you know what a double sente is?
Moves that are sent for both people.
And do you know how do we calculate them? Do you know what the difference of points is between a Sente and a Gote move?
Not like officially, like instinctually, I know, Sente moves are more important because is it like twice or something?
Twice, exactly. So usually, of course, depends on the board and the situation on the board and so on, so on, so on. But usually, it is said that Sente move is twice much better than a Gote move.
Right.
So, for example, if you have to choose between 10 points in Sente or 20 points in Gote, usually they are the same thing. Because 10 points in Sente are equal with 20
Game
points in Gote.
paused.
Oh, you paused the game?
Yeah, just because I've actually put way too little time. I should have just had 30 minutes or something and then we could chat.
Okay. So that's the difference between Sente and Gote, and difference between the double Sente and Sente. It's the same thing, but double for double Sente. So
Right.
double Sente is twice better than a Sente.
Right.
So in this position, and one of the moves that I think you got this Joseki a lot in your games.
I used to. I don't get it much anymore. People tend to avoid it.
Oh, okay. After you get to down level, you'll get it a lot too.
Okay.
So a lot of players are playing it. I think from 20 games, I get it 15 times or something like
Okay, really.
that. But a double center in this position, and the one usually good players and even professionals, when they see a double center, they are not calculating anything else. So a double center is like the most powerful thing in Go. You can't find anything better than that. The double center is most powerful. And here, one of the center moves in this position, a double center, is P14.
Yeah, the double.
Resumed.
Yeah.
So I think instead of this one, do you want to do an undo or let it like this? Because instead of this one, I think you should try first to play P14. I will respond to that and then play whatever you like. But play
P14?
first double center. Yeah, P14, because now if I play...
Undo requested.
sorry, just let me explain it.
Yep.
If I play something like this, you are need to you are forced to respond, right?
Right.
And now my shape in the exterior is getting better than yours.
Undo
So
requested.
always try
Undo
to play
granted.
double center. Always.
Undo requested.
And after that, you think about whatever you like to play.
Okay.
And now I respond, and now you can play whatever. But just keep in mind, double center. So when I personally see a double center, I'm not thinking even 1 second. I'm not. When I see a double center, I feel like, oh, okay, that's the best thing I can get. I'm not going to complain about it.
Now M16 feels a little weird.
Well, yeah, but if you want to play it, you can. you have a lot of good moves here. Depends what you want to achieve. But yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I don't think it's a bad move. Now I just need to find a way to protect my pieces as fast as I can. So you're not going to cut me or kill me in any way. Good. And now, like I said, the combination of moves between J17, L17, and K16, it's usually bad, but it's in this position is good because you can't cut me. So you can cut on K17 now.
Can't? Or can?
No, can't.
Can't, okay.
Yeah, because if so in this position it's good for me to play like this, to have this situation, because it's slightly different than what I showed. A little bit. Okay, I like that move. It's one of the best. Now I will extend. First I will play this one because it protects my corner and it's Kosumi. It's a good extension. And even at professional level, I don't know how much you are watching the professional games, but a lot of players are playing moves like this. The Kosumi on the corner to protect the corner. So yeah, and if it's white turn, he will play R18 if I'm not going to protect my corner.
Right.
Okay, I think that's one of the best moves.
Okay.
I think it's no, but I really think even AI. I think it will suggest it in top 5 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm generally pretty good at the opening.
That's good.
Feels like this.
Yep, I like it. And now, if I want to protect my territory, the move that I'm going to consider first is R12 because it's a Kosumi and it blocks you. So a good shape.
And I want to keep strength here.
Exactly. And now I'm going to protect my other corner with a tiger mouth, one of the most powerful. These moves are... Say it.
This extension up here always feels a little weird because I feel like I don't gain much from playing here. And then...
It is true. But on the other side, if you don't play there, I can get Q5 on center and I will get a Ponuki in center. So I think Q5 is one of the best moves for you to play.
Right.
Maybe not the best. So I agree. Maybe you have better moves on the board sometimes. But K5 is not bad anyway, so it doesn't matter too much, of course. And then... Now I extended, trying to create a territory with good shapes, of course. Okay, I like that. That's actually good. Let's try to put pressure on you.
Pure yummy.
Now, which... Okay, yeah. I wanted to ask you which move do you think is the best to protect your cuts. This one is the best.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because I can't cut you at O16 now. Because if I play O16, you are going to protect. And everything is protected. And M14 is the best... maybe one of the best moves, because first you have a good shape,
right?
And second, you can create influence in the center in the future. So you have any problems now. I think that's the best move. So yeah, that's good.
Thanks. I feel pretty familiar with this position, or this Joseki, I guess.
Well, yeah, but see, even though you are familiar, the things you play are just based on good shapes and a little bit of tactics.
Yeah.
So when you get familiar to this logic, you don't need to know everything by book. You just need to know the principles and the ideas. And of course, to be able to calculate a little bit.
Okay, so
10.
since it's, I want to pause actually because I want to talk
Game
about this a little bit.
paused.
Okay.
This move is if I was playing someone around my level, I wouldn't play it
Okay.
because my first instinct was like, my mind started frantically searching, like for anything else than to play the that move. I don't know why. This is this the move I should play in this mission?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I don't think so. So if it was my move, I will not play it. But
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't. I'm not very confident that it's a wrong move. I'm just confident that I don't like it. Because it feels too slow.
Yeah. So my mind was, but I guess because I was over thinking a bit differently because it was a kind of teaching game.
What I will play instead of this is either N5 or N6
N5 or
Because-
N6. Yeah.
because they are center, right? So that's what I think I will play. But yeah, I don't think this is necessarily bad. Do you want to resume the game?
Yeah.
Game resumed.
I don't think it's bad. I just think you have better moves on the board, but not bad. So it doesn't matter too much as long as it's not a bad move. Now extension in the center, so I destroy your influence. And if I don't like to play N5 or N6, I would have played something in the center.
10, 9, 8.
Okay, I like that. I protect it with a good shape, of course.
And I try to push here. A little bit of reading here. I think I want to go a bit further, but here it feels slow. Actually, I was actually
A
thinking
little bit.
and
12.
and 12 rather.
Yeah,
Undo
I think that's
requested.
a little bit better.
Undo
A little
granted.
bit. I'm not sure. But yeah, it feels good because you have a good extension, Keima, and you have all Geima between N12 and Q11. So you have two good shapes.
Right.
So this feels a little bit better. Now I played this one just to destroy a little bit of your influence.
Just shape.
Yeah. So usually my shape between F14 and D12, it's usually bad to play it. And you played well. A better move than D12 for me, it will be either C12 or E12.
C12 is
An
here.
evasion,
Yeah. More direct.
Yes, or E12, Keima.
E12. Yeah. Right.
This what I played is not so great. But now I need to find a way to make it work.
Since we were talking about shape.
Okay, and now I will play Dogmouth. What do you call this? I always called it Dogmouth.
Yeah, dog mouth, and then one further away is horse mouth or horse face.
Yes.
Someone calls it I've heard it called the bottle before.
I
10,
never heard about that,
9,
but I'm
8,
not learning
7,
Baduk
6,
in English,
5,
so
4, 3, 2, 1.
okay, I like that. I actually love that move. Let's see. I will play this one because it's consuming and it makes me powerful enough.
So shape.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, I think that's one of the best.
Yeah, I was thinking about the other side, but it felt playing from strength. Like I don't have much to gain on the other side.
That is true. Yeah, I agree with that. That is true. What
10,
plans
9,
do you have with
8,
Baduk, with
7,
Go,
6,
besides this channel?
5,
Are you
4,
working on
3,
anything else
2,
related with Go?
4 periods left.
No, mostly just the channel, teaching people, through the videos. I'm a little interested in, starting a tutoring business, but I like making videos.
I see.
But
How did you start with that?
the channel,
10,
Yes.
I actually, it started, unlike most people, it started with me wanting to create YouTube content, and then I figured, oh, I play this game, and there, I felt like there was something I could add despite being not so strong.
And what do you think about creating a community? Do you think it's harder than people says or easier?
9, 8, 7, 6,
I can't talk.
5, 4, 3,
I
2,
think.
1.
Okay. Just take your time.
Yeah.
That's good. That's actually a center move, so well played on that.
Thank you. I don't know. I just about creating Go content. It's just what it is. I don't consider it hard or easy. I'm just learning.
I see. That's nice.
It takes a lot of work though. Editing videos is it's really time consuming.
Yes, I know. I try to make some videos, not with Go, but yeah, it takes at least a few hours to make a video. Yeah,
No.
I know.
The places I'm thinking about are points in the corner.
Yes.
9, 8, 7.
But I think I want to
6,
take the
5.
M10 point first.
I think I would have played the same thing, so I think this one is one of the best moves. Let's see, what can I do? I will play a Keima, just trying to get a little bit in your territory, if you let me.
Mm-hmm. Now I have two entrances into that area, so I can let you build a wall on this side.
Yeah, but I'm not doing any points with that.
Yeah. So it becomes about I'm not killing that group. The problem is the corner move down here is a little bit awkward.
10, 9, 8,
Why?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Feels like this is the shape, but if you push in and then drop down, you get the other side. You get to reduce the other side for free somehow.
Wait. Tell me, where should I play now? D13?
Game pause.
If you drop down to C12,
Okay.
I can either defend this side.
And that's good. But now I can't do any harm, right? What can I do now?
There are weaknesses in the corner to exploit, aren't there?
I don't think there are yet. So let's calculate a little bit before playing. So what weakness do you think I have?
The most direct variation I can think of is D13. I need to play.
And then you connect.
Yeah, I need to play C14. But
Yes.
then I'm in trouble on the other side if you cut. But I guess G.
Well, if I cut on E14, you can play G13, right?
Yeah, G13, right?
I don't think you are in any trouble right now. You might be in the future, but not now.
Game resumed.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Just center moves. Okay, good move. And now if you'll block me probably, right?
Right.
Okay, now if I want to protect my piece, the best way to do it is try to find a shape that is going to extend my space as much as possible and putting pressure on you. So the tiger mouth is one of the best.
Then it just becomes my turn to take Sente, because you could reduce that.
That's good, you played well. That's one of the best, I think.
And then it becomes a little bit harder to calculate for me.
Do you want to kill me?
Is it possible?
I
Maybe I
don't
should
think
try.
so.
No.
10.
Well,
I mean,
Nine,
no,
8,
you can try.
7,
I'm not saying that
6,
it's a bad idea to
5,
try. I'm saying
4,
that
3,
I don't see a way to
2,
kill me.
1.
But if
3
you want to try it, you
periods
can,
left.
of course.
mm,
It will be a fun idea.
it would require some setup.
I like that move.
I felt it was better than the peep directly because of reasons.
I don't think it's a big difference between those.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play like this.
Hmm. See, this is when I start getting really what somebody once called special moves, where I try to get really,
Aggressive.
yeah, and just playing really
Oh, yeah.
sort of
10,
unorthodox
9,
moves.
8,
Well, yeah, but
7,
it's the same
6,
thing that I was
5,
telling you
4,
about before.
3,
So
2,
when you don't
1.
start a fight, the
2
opponent is going
periods
to feel
left.
like he needs to start a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's normal to feel like that.
Mm-hmm. I think there is nothing to gain from me trying to kill you.
I agree, only if you succeed.
Yeah,
On
well.
killing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
10,
So here,
Yeah, I like that. And now the bamboo joint.
mm-hmm.
Once again, I think this is the best move I can do in this position. Because it's a good shape.
Mm-hmm. And then since I know you're committed at this point kind of to defending this group,
Yes.
and then I'll
That's
just
good.
play here. Shape.
I like that. Yeah. That's one of the best, I think. Let's see how you are going to manage this one.
Mm-hmm.
But your move is good, actually. It's a little bit of hard to calculate now, but I think you can find a way to
Mm-hmm.
to survive and get some points.
9, 8, 7,
If
6,
you want, we can
5,
pause so you
4,
can calculate it.
3, 2,
I think I'm done.
Oh, and you give me one stone away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. G7, it will be better than that, but it's okay.
Oh
We
yeah,
can do it.
extend. They extend. Or you
Yes.
extend. Okay. I take this Panuki here,
Yeah, that's good.
and then I feel like
You feel like, okay, yeah.
I feel like this. The reason I played with this way was because of potentially bigger moves on the board.
10, 9, 8, 7.
I like that. Good play.
But of course, that leads to further reduction in this area. But there's no points there anyway.
I mean, you got a little bit of points, so I don't think it's bad. It's better to play that attack first, but it's you still have it.
Yeah, in this one here, the Q12. Yeah.
Yes. I don't think now this is a bad move. It's kind of small now.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think I need to respond to that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to play this one.
Mm-hmm.
10, 9,
Now let's go.
Well, yeah, that's the best move. You're the stronger one
Yeah.
in the corner, so you should not be afraid now to fight.
The
You lost a little bit of points letting me capture that stone.
yeah, the F5 zone.
Yes.
Okay.
ten,
It's a close
Nine.
game.
8, 7, 6, 5,
What defense
4,
do you think is on the
3,
board right
2,
now?
1. Last period.
I need to worry about that. Oh no, do I? Atari disconnect thing.
Game paused.
I paused it so
Yeah.
you can calculate it.
So this is where sort of I start struggling the most because of the value of moves mostly. Like I know how to save this one stone, like pretty easily, I think. Or the if the group if it needs to be. The problem is, would it be better to play something like K12, give up those 2 stones, and then can I make more than 4 points in that area?
Do you want me to give you a hint?
Yeah.
Bamboo joint. You need to protect it with a bamboo joint.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to protect it, in my opinion.
Would it
Okay,
be,
yeah.
Game resumed.
you need,
Game
Wait,
paused.
we can play on pause?
yeah, we can. We probably should, since I'm on.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think this is the best way for you to protect it, and that's what I would have played the same. Yeah. It's a very close game, so I think the difference is only between 4 points for me. I think I'm not sure. I didn't calculate very patient. I would say. Yeah, somewhere around 4 points for me now at least. But if you play good the Yose, you might have chances to win.
I need to play in this area. I can't play away. It feels.
Yep, I agree with you.
What is the shape? So the move I'm sort of leaning toward is K12. This move, for the stream can see it. This move here. The problem is that L12 causes problems for me.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. The K13 moves is even more troublesome. You just cut immediately.
Yes. I agree with that. I think that is true.
But I think I'll just have to take the hit on those.
Yep. But I think I prefer much better to play this one instead.
I should have played there directly.
I think so. I'm not sure. It's complicated for me to think about that too. But that's what I would have played if I was white.
I think I'll just go bamboo again.
Okay, good. Now this one should be center for me.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's see what I'm going to play. What if I'm playing here?
Okay.
And now this one.
I thought you would do the E8 first.
No, I don't know if that's good. Well, let's try. Let's see why it's not good. So if I play like this, what you are going to play?
There, I have two options. The more direct one, which is just here, and you can cut, but you can try to cut, but I can double Atari. There's stones there.
Okay, but the next move is a tricky one. If I play like this, what you are going to do? Because if you protect your points in the side, I'm going to cut you and you are going to probably be dead.
Yeah, but I need to find a Sente move to defend that cut.
Exactly. So that's why I don't think E8 is so good for me. And now you can protect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and now I just need to find Sente moves as much as I can. But it was a good game. I don't think you played bad. We didn't start any big fight here, but the fact that you followed all these principles and shapes, it's good. You made, I think the biggest mistake you made is on the left bottom corner, because you gave me one stone and now all your territory is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I don't think you made any big mistakes.
Sente.
Yes.
I'm okay there since I have that liberty at N19, but it gets a little.
I mean, if you are afraid of cut, you need to find a way to protect it in center, right? If you want to. If you don't, you can play somewhere else.
So I'm thinking the moves I'm thinking are just these basic sort of.
Yes, it's center, so it's good.
And then that gives me the Sente.
Yes.
As well.
Yep, I agree with that. That's a good move.
And I want to play. I want to play this move before I play this one.
Good.
And there isn't much over here. Protect this over here. Protect this. This is this stone that you didn't defend earlier starting to feel big, but I'm not sure it is if it's.
Well, it's center or not? What do you think?
Well, it's definitely Sente.
So play it. Sente is the best thing you can get. If you play only Sente, you are going to win at the end of the game. So don't think too much about the Sente moves. As long as they are Sente. If they are not, then.
Am I still 4 points behind?
I'm not sure because I destroyed a little bit on D7.
D7.
I didn't calculate it.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. Plus Komi, you have 29 times 2, 58 or something like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, I think only 2 moves or something like that. 2 points or something like that.
Okay. Trying something since.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that. You might be able to kill me here.
Well, we'll see.
I truly didn't see that. That's annoying. Let's try to counterattack. Let's see
Okay.
what happens.
Counterattacking. Okay, okay. I need to defend this side.
Oh, and I played this one.
Oh, almost had me there.
Okay. Well, I give you 4 stones and I hope I can get more centers.
Oh, hold on, I screwed up there.
No, you played well. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think it's a bad move. Now I need to play as many centers as I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's a close game. It's really close, so I don't know. I didn't say about those 4. This one is center.
Okay. Yes, right. Okay. I was thinking I was going to get complicated.
You don't have a lot of ways to respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get as many points as I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. Let's play this one too. This one should be center. This one is center too.
Oh, this is. There's no eye space over here. Like, I'm a little worried about.
And now let me capture it.
Mm-hmm.
You might win at a few points. I don't know.
Do you have 2 eyes here? You do not. So this is Sente.
Yes, and now the way I'm protecting my piece is through a bamboo joint.
Mm-hmm.
That feels the best for me.
Mm-hmm.
Good move. You find one of the best. Good.
Then it becomes, oh yeah, we have this.
Yes, another center. Good. Very well, very well.
This is
You
never
play good this game.
This. Oh, yeah, here, of course.
Yes, good move. It's center too.
Mm-hmm.
I see that your ending game is very powerful.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm strongest in the opening. I'm very good at calculating endgame. And
That's nice.
but yeah,
It
the
will
middle
help you a lot.
is really where I struggle. These sort of contact fights, and if people get me into a good big fight, then I really start to struggle. This one, actually, hold on, that was a little early for that one.
A little bit.
Yes. But I can play this one first.
Yes, you can. I will protect this time. Wow, it's very complicated. Wow.
Two.
It's good that you try to play on good shapes this game.
Yeah.
I think you played a little bit better than 4Q on OGS. So I think you played better than your ranked.
yeah.
At least that's what I felt like. I
Mhm.
don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah. It's something I really am trying to start to work on, the shape and stuff.
It will get easier.
Mhm.
It's not so complicated as it seems.
What endgame level are we at? We're at like 1 point almost, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
So okay, here's a question, endgame question for you.
Okay.
Sente, of course, endgame, and then or large gote. How about how do you we talked about this earlier, the calculation of the co's. So this co here at QR13 is worth
Yes.
half a point right now. But I have a follow up that's worth blah blah blah.
Yes. So, but how many moves do you need to get the core and the 3 stones?
Yeah, so it's 2 stones. It would be worth 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, 2 stones. Are you sure? You need only 2.
No, oh yeah, I would need 3, right?
3. So that is worth somewhere around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 points divided by 3. So 3.3 points or something like
yeah,
that. And that's the biggest on the
yeah,
board, I
it
think.
does feel like it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that co-calculation has been something I've been trying to figure out. But that really helps that it's the 3 moves divided by, and then all the other moves I could calculate were there is one that was maybe 1 point in Sente, maybe.
Yes. Yes.
But now that you've defended that and decided not to fight it, it's now just
Well, I
half
can
point.
fight it.
You could fight it, I
because
know.
If I try to fight it, I'm going to lose either way. So my best option is just to give you one more center.
Mm-hmm.
It's a close game. I really don't know who's winning this. I think you win by Komi or something.
Mm.
We'll see. Those 4 stones were the good plan.
Mm. This is just a co-threat.
I mean, if you want to play it, I'm okay with that. I invite you to play it.
The
No, I don't mean that it's working. I mean that if you want to play it, it's okay for me.
Mm.
I will take every center you are going to give me.
Mm. Yeah. It's just this. It's just this.
Not only that, it was this one too.
Ah, right.
Yeah. And one more, actually. One last thing. I mean, 2 last things, but I'm not going to tell you about one of them.
Isn't it? I don't know. It's now it's too complicated for me.
It's okay. It was a nice game either way. Whoever wins.
Because I want to play G9, but that's never. There's never a point there because of
Yes.
J4 there. Oh, hold on. There's this. There we go.
Yes, and that was one, and now we have one more. But I don't think you are going to see it, but I will tell you about it after the game.
Dude.
I'm curious to see if someone in the chat see it.
Yeah. I promise I won't look. I won't look until I play, so you guys can say.
Yeah, if someone knows, please say it in the chat. Which move do you think is that? But even if you look at it, it's okay. We can just finish without you playing it, and We'll see what happens. Because he's not important. Does someone knows? Oh, we have someone that knows. Okay, good. What is your rank? M09. I think he's strong. 1Q. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, good.
I want it to be down here. I want it to be like this one.
Okay, those are neutral points.
No.
So we can play them and pass, and then you can look at what he said. Okay, now we can pass, right?
Right.
Let's do it.
Pass. Remove the dead
Okay,
stones.
you could have killed me on the upper side
Oh,
with
really?
J18. Yeah,
J18?
with J18. Oh, so you won with 7.5. The call me +1.
Call me +1. Yeah, it was those 4 stones there.
Yeah. Yep. Because you there got 9 points.
You have one.
You're gonna have to
good.
show me the killing variation J18.
Yes.
Review
I will.
started.
So I
I
made
see
a
it.
review.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I play somewhere else, for example like this, you can play J18. And now I have 2 options. I either play this one, and now when you cut me, you're going to cut
Right.
to kill me on that. So this is the easiest way to see. And the second one is when I play something like this, you can extend here. And now my group is dead anyway. So I can
Okay.
play somewhere else because you can still kill me.
Okay.
I knew about that when you played this one. And I knew about that. But I was thinking, okay, if I don't play this, I don't have any chance to win anymore because I lost those 4 stones. So the best way I can do usually is this one. But I didn't want to play this one because I don't have any chance. Yeah. So that's why I played it like this.
Yeah.
You play good. So actually, it was a strong game. I think you played better than 4Q, in my opinion. Just don't forget about the double
the
center.
double center. Yeah.
Yes. Here you play good. I like it. Very good moves. Here is kind of small. If it was my move, I would have played something like this, I think. Or like I said, here or here, something like that. This feels a little bit slow. Now, like I said, this one is a bad move. I just I played it just to see what you are going to play.
Right.
Usually, if it was my move, I would have played this one. Because now if you block, I feel good in this position. I feel better, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like I can fight in this position. But if I play like this, this looks bad for me. Or even this one. And now just trying to... On the same idea, right? Trying to find a way to fight. What I play, I think it's a mistake. I think no one should play it. Yeah. It's an easy move, but it's a bad move on the same way because of this move that you played.
Yeah.
Now my pieces are weak. You played well. Good move.
Yeah. Those 2 moves are something I would have just because I was thinking about shape. I played them. I would have never played those in a normal sort of game. Well,
no, but I think
I'll try to now, but I wouldn't have done it before.
Well, you know, the reason you killed those 4 stones, it was because of this move. So, you know, it means that it helps. Here you played awesome. Very good in this variation. Here I have some, you have some weaknesses, that is true. But they are not working. So the most I can do is this one.
Right.
But in this position, you have 2 ways to protect it. You can play either this one or this one and just capture it like this.
Right.
I think. I would personally play this one. And now if he plays like this, you just let him connect. You know, I don't think this one is bad for white. The corner becomes a little bit smaller, but I don't think it's bad. But this one I think it's good too. I don't see why this should be bad. Yeah, I think it's working.
I prefer that one because of if you go through to the end of this one, white has the peep at B11 that might be useful at some point. Versus
that is true, but in exchange, black has this one.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I see that.
it is true, but black gets something from that. It's an exchange. I
Okay.
don't think it's not a big difference either
Okay.
way. I played these moves, everything good here. You play very well here. I like it. Now in this position, I think this one is slightly better. Because if we play like this, you can still protect all your pieces, almost. And you get sent. I don't think this is bad for you, if you play like this. I mean, even now, I think you are ahead by a few points. But after you give me that one piece, I don't know. It feels okay for me. Here is everything good. The bamboo joint is perfect. You played very well. Now, if I wanted to be tricky, I would have played this one. And this move has only one good move. This one.
Yeah. Okay. That's the first one I looked at least.
Yeah.
Because the E6. If you decide to like try to do more, get more, push down.
Yeah.
C7
so if I play like this, you can always cut me.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to be tricky, I would have played something like this, but I played in an easy way. You played here very well. You protected here. Now here is a mistake that I made, and I realized after that because I was not thinking too much about it. This one is a bad move for you because I can play it like this and create a core.
Right. Yeah. If I take, you just don't go on top, and then I have to, fight the go.
Yes, and this is a code that I'm not going to lose anything, and if you lose it, you're going to lose all your territory on the left side. So I didn't realize that on the moment, but the better move it will be like this. This is the better move, and now I get 2 more points. Yeah, I 3 more actually because I didn't see it. And maybe this one feels a little bit slow, but it's okay. You play good. Now let's see. Can I have something else here?
I figured H16 just.
Yeah, but you can play like this and it's the same thing. I think.
Oh yeah. Right. Of course, you just don't connect there.
So I don't think I have anything. I just give you those 2. But that feels not very happy for me. I didn't see that cut. What can I do else? Maybe this one? And try to fight somehow? No, it doesn't work. No, nothing.
I figured because of the B, this works because of B15 stone, right? If you could try to cut it off, but because B15 is there and I'm a little bit stronger, I can give up that stone at C13 instead of.
Yes. Yep. That is true. I was thinking find a way to survive with those, but I don't think I have. You find it well, so you played well here. Very well. And after that, you are ahead, and I should not be able to win this game anymore. You played well, actually.
Thank you.
Very good. What I will say that you need to improve on is trying to find more centers. For example, double center or something that when you see it, you should play it instantly without thinking. Double center and centers in general, and the stop fighting too much. Fighting is good, but don't fight when you are weak. It's a saying. It's a saying. You should like the fights when you are strong, but you should protect when you are weak. Because if you fight when you are weak, you are going to die eventually. If you fight when you are strong, you are going to win, basically.
Yeah, it's something I struggle with. This, yeah, it's hard to explain
you
this
can
contact.
get better if you want to.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah,
Just
me too.
work on my shape and then.
Well, I guess that time is up, right?
Yeah, thank you. This was great.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun doing it.
And remember, Kango 9 has a Go School. First lesson is free, correct?
Yes, the first one is free
Yep.
for everyone.
There's the link.
So if you want to have fun together, just contact me. I will change a little bit of things in the next week. So if you are interested, keep an eye on the site. I want to introduce more paying methods. So for example, instead of 2 hours for 50 euros, I will do reviews and everything you want to. So keep an eye on it.
All right. Thank you
so
for
much
joining.
for this.
Thanks for
Thank you.
teaching me.
It was fun, and I think you can get really better. The shapes are a good thing. You should
Right.
keep in mind. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And to everybody else, we've been streaming for way too long. I need to get back to my real job. So thank you for watching.